Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of the Unstoppable Dynamics channel of results here on this channel. So today we have WWE Raw results. In-ring segment, Titus O'Neil. O'Neil says he's an ambassador for WWE. He couldn't be more proud to be in the role. They focus on working in the commentary to spread goodwill. O'Neil welcomes everyone to Monday Night Raw. In-ring segment, we have Becky Lynch. Lynch likens herself to the little engine that could, but she isn't a small little choo-choo. She's the big-time Bex Express. If you try to derail her, she will roll right over anyone, just like she did with Asuka. Lynch vows to become the next Raw Women's Champion. She was just informed that the winner of the title match tonight will defend against her at SummerSlam. Bianca Belair interrupts and tells Lynch what she did last week was foul. Belair says this isn't a comeback story for Lynch. It's one for Belair. She's going to avenge what happened to her last year at SummerSlam. Carmella walks down to the ring and complains about being overlooked. Lynch attacks Belair from behind. Carmella joins in. Lynch leaves Belair laying after a manhandled slam. We have Raw Women's Championship match. Bianca Belair versus Carmella. If Belair is counted out, she loses the title. The referee asks Belair if she can continue. She agrees. Carmella attacks as soon as the bell rings. Belair fires up but after a distraction from Lynch, Carmella takes control. Carmella throws Belair out of the ring. Belair barely beats the count. After the break, Belair lands a handspring moonsault for a near fall. Carmella counters the glam slam by rolling Belair into the ropes. Belair eventually manages to hit the KOD for the win. Your winner and still Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. After the match, Lynch brings the title in the ring and poses with it. Lynch drops the title at Belair's feet and leaves the ring. The KO show. Owens' guest tonight is Riddle. Riddle rides down to the ring on his scooter, like always. Riddle asks where the Mountain Dew Baja Blast soda Owens promised him for during his show tonight. Owens claims to have no idea what he's talking about. Owens says he has been gone the past few weeks because he was obsessed with Ezekiel. He had to take a step back and now he's moving on. He asks Riddle if he has any tips on becoming as relaxed as he is. Chuckle. Owens hints that he wants to team up with Riddle because RK Bro was great, but Bro KO would be better. Riddle says Owens is one of the biggest liars he knows. Owens knows that Orton is one of the biggest snakes there is. Riddle says he isn't going to stand for Owens trash-talking his best friend. Seth freaking Rollins' music hits. Rollins attacks Riddle from behind. Riddle lands the stomp. Riddle starts to stare. Rollins hits another stomp. And on to the next page. Damian Priest guarantees that Dominic will join the Judgment Day tonight. Damian Priest with Finn Balor versus Rey Mysterio with Dominic. Mysterio lands a flurry of offense, including a tornado DDT. Mysterio sends Priest into the ropes for the 619. Balor gets on the apron. Dominic pulls him off. Balor sends Dominic into the barricade. Mysterio tries the 619, but Priest boots him in the face. Mysterio manages to actually land a 619. Mysterio goes up top and gets caught by Priest. Priest turns Mysterio's Rana attempt into a razor edge. Priest pins Mysterio. Winner, Damian Priest. After the match, Priest and Balor attack Mysterio. Balor brings 2 chairs into the ring. Priest grabs a mic and says if Dominic doesn't join them, they are going to take off his father's head. Dominic agrees to join them to stop it. Priest says it doesn't work that way, and they attack Dominic. Seth freaking Rollins versus Ezekiel. Ezekiel sends Rollins to the mat with a shoulder block. Rollins slams Ezekiel's head into the mat. Rollins pounds on Ezekiel in the corner. Ezekiel catches Rollins after a double boot. Rollins runs around the ring. Ezekiel follows. Ezekiel sends Rollins sailing through the air. Excuse me. With a flapjack. Rollins sends Ezekiel out of the ring. Suicide dive by Rollins. After the break, Rollins and Ezekiel trade shots. Ezekiel tries a springboard, but Ezekiel meets him in the air with a flying knee. Ezekiel goes up top. Rollins hits a superplex into a Falcon Arrow for a near fall. Rollins tries a pedigree, but Ezekiel escapes. Rollins hits the curb stomp for the win. Your winner, Seth freaking Rollins. Backstage, the Usos tells Omos they will watch him destroy Angelo Dawkins tonight. Backstage, Priest says they know Dominic was serious. He should have picked up a chair and leveled his father with it. Next week, while Mysterio celebrates his 20th anniversary, they are going to end him. Mysterio will fall so the Judgment Day can rise. Angelo Dawkins with Montez Ford versus Omos with MVP. Omos tosses Dawkins all over the ring. Ford tries to distract Omos, but it doesn't work. Omos misses a boot in the corner. Dawkins lands a few strikes. Spinning clothesline in the corner. MVP trips Dawkins, but the referee sees it and disqualifies Omos. Your winner, Angelo Dawkins. Adam Pearce walks out on the stage and announces since MVP said he would love to tag with Omos tonight, he will right now against the Street Profits. The Street Profits versus Omos and MVP. MVP is in a suit on the apron, and Omos crushes Dawkins in the corner. MVP tags in and hits the balling elbow. Dawkins kicks out at 1. Dawkins manages to tag in Ford, who lands a series of strikes on Omos. Ford springboards into a nasty right hand from Omos. The Street Profits sends MVP into the Usos at ringside. The Street Profits double super kick Omos. Ford lands the big splash, but Omos kicks out at 1. Ford goes back up top, but Jimmy pushes him off to cause a disqualification. Your winners, the Street Profits. After the match, Omos, MVP, and the Usos beat down Ford and Dawkins. Omos chokeslams them both at the same time. In ring segment, we have Theory. Theory promises to win back his United States Championship from Lashley and cash in the Money in the Bank at SummerSlam. Theory tells the crowd to shut up as they drown him out with what chants. Theory says everyone is jealous of him, including Dolph Ziggler. AJ Styles interrupts. Styles tells Theory that people hate him because he's a jackass, which is true. Theory runs down where Styles came from, and that it took so long for him to get to WWE. Styles decks Theory. Dolph Ziggler's music hits and he walks down to the ring. AJ Styles versus Theory. Styles beats Theory into the corner. Theory lands a dropkick, clothesline by Theory. Theory ends up outside the ring. Ziggler stands up from his chair. Theory pushes Ziggler to the ground. After the break, Theory counters the style clash, but Styles turns that into a pin. Theory kicks out and lands his rolling drop kick. Modify a Uranagi or something. I don't know. Gushi, I don't know. By Theory. Styles kicks out. Theory tries the ATL. But Styles reverses it into the calf crusher. Theory gets to the ropes. Styles tries a dive, but Theory catches him and almost drops him on Ziggler. Ziggler moves out of the way, and Theory slams Styles on the announce desk. Theory sends Styles back into the ring. As soon as the referee turns around, Ziggler super kicks Theory outside the ring. Theory is counted out. Your winner, AJ Styles. After the match, Styles hits the Styles Clash on Ziggler. Come on the next page, let's go. Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Dana Brooke versus Doudrop, Tamina, and Nikki ASH. Asuka lands a few strikes. Nikki traps Asuka in the apron and unloads on her. Tamina attacks Asuka. Brooke lands a dive. Reggie appears out of the crowd and pleads with Brooke. Tozawa sneaks up behind her and rolls her up for the 3 count. Yes, the 24/7 championship change hands during this match. Nikki hits her finisher on Tozawa to win the 24/7 title. Winner and new 24/7 champion Nikki ASH. Bliss DDTs Nikki and gets a 3 count. Winner and new 24/7 champion Alexa Bliss. Doudrop destroys Bliss with a low cross body. Doudrop pins Bliss. Your winner and new 24/7 champion Doudrop. Tamina super kicks Doudrop and pins her. Your winner and new 24/7 champion Tamina. Dana Brooke rolls up Tamina for the pin. Your winner and new 24/7 champion Dana Brooke. Brooke runs away. Asuka traps Nikki in the Asuka lock and Nikki taps out. Winners, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Dana Brooke. Wow. So next we have Miz TV. Miz says he is excited to speak with his guest tonight. They have been going back and forth, doing what celebrities do, and all in good fun. Logan Paul joins the Miz in the ring. Paul asks Miz if he accepts his SummerSlam challenge or not. Miz wants to talk about the good times. Miz shows highlights of their tag match at WrestleMania. Paul screams for the full clip to be played. Next, we see Miz dropping him with the skull-crushing finale. Paul says he signed a contract to come back to beat Miz's ass. Miz puts Paul over but tells him he did well at WrestleMania. But that was a tag match. Paul isn't ready. Miz says Paul can't do what he does. He can't host Miz TV. Miz says no. Paul says anytime someone tells him he can't do something, he does it. Next week, he'll be back and host his own version of Miz TV. He'll call it Impulsive TV. And he will do it better than Miz. Paul says he expected Miz to say no, especially since he has 2 blueberries in his pants. Miz goes nuts and accepts Paul's challenge. Miz tries to attack Paul from behind, but Paul fights him off. Ciampa attacks Paul from behind. Paul escapes out of the ring. Oh, fuck off. And that's how they're going to end Raw. Well, anyways, guys, what do you think of Monday Night Raw results for tonight? Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back Wednesday morning for tomorrow morning for NXT results. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you guys do not miss an upload here on the channel. I'm unstoppable, and I'm out.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Blonde and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.